Infectious disease specialist and ABC News medical contributor, Dr. Todd Ellerin, now for more on this. Dr. Ellerin, good morning. I wanted to start with this new strain of COVID-19 found in the UK. We keep hearing that it's more contagious, but what does that mean from a practical sense? Is it more likely to pass through masks? Does it live on surfaces longer instead of 6 feet of distance? Do we need 12 feet now?
Good morning, Diane. So definitely more questions than answers here, but I want to say a couple of things. Number one, masks are going to continue to work like they've worked with other strains. The other point I want to make, this isn't the first strain we've heard about that is mutated. We heard about the European strain. That's the strain that has infiltrated most of the United States. That actually had a mutation in the spike protein. Now, this one has more. We have to see, is it really more efficient? That hasn't been proven yet. The question is, did the mutations actually lead to more spread? Epidemiologists have seen that there's more spread right now in the UK, but it's very possible that the US strain right now may be spreading as efficiently as the UK strain. In the US, what we have to learn from this is we need to do more sequencing. We only sequence 0.3% of the viruses we see. UK does 25 times more. So for us to understand that, and also this viral strain is likely already here in the US.
All right, and scientists believe the vaccines will still protect against the new strain. That's the good news. But the vaccines can also be adjusted if needed. Can you walk us through what the process is for that?
Right. So the good news, remember, Diane, the vaccine induces more broad immunity, okay? It's almost like we have an Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines fighting within our body, and our vaccine really elicits a response from all of those. So I do think it's likely that the vaccine is going to work against this UK variant, but that does remain to be seen. What's going to be tested is the blood of patients who have received the vaccine, and scientists are already looking to see if those elicit the same type of high titer antibodies that are protective. But like you just said, the vaccine is a large step, but the giant step forward is the platform, this RNA-based technology, this gene-based technology that produced its vaccine. It has the flexibility to alter that RNA sequence so it can come up with a new vaccine in a short period of time. So if we find that this vaccine is less effective, we can check and adjust that process. That's the beauty of this new technology.
It's great to know that we don't have to start from square one if that worst case scenario happens. Now, so far 5 million vaccine doses have been delivered, but only 600,000 roughly have been administered. Should we be concerned about that pace?
So, of course, we need to be concerned. I want to give you sort of an analogy. It's almost like we're flying a space shuttle at the same time that we're trying to build it and fix it. So this is a challenging, operation. And I think we have to make the same investment that we made in developing the vaccines as we do in the implementation. And if we invest in people, parts, technology, and trust, those four things, we're going to get to where we need to be.
It's recommended that people receive 2 doses of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, but an opinion piece in the New York Times says the Moderna vaccine is reported to be about 95% effective after the first dose. So is a second dose really necessary right now, or should we be giving 1 dose to twice as many people?
So I want you to be careful here. What you just quoted is based on small numbers, and it wasn't the design of the study. Remember, most people receive 2 doses. So even though we're seeing some numbers that are definitely an interesting observation, without question, we need to give 2 doses of both of these vaccines, okay? And remember, it's been clearly shown after the second dose is when you get that broad and large amount of neutralizing antibody that really prevents the virus from being able to enter the cell. The other problem is we have no idea the durability after a single dose. So while a single dose is interesting, if we want to adopt that, that needs to be studied in a phase 3 trial.
And after, these are some viewer questions now, after getting vaccinated, how long does it take to build up those antibodies, and how do we know how long they then remain in our system?
Right. So as you've heard and as you just mentioned, there may be protection after a single dose, after about 12 days or so. That's more non-specific immunity from what we call interferons and things called binding antibodies. So you do get an immune response, but it wasn't until after that second dose where you really had that surge of neutralizing antibodies. Those may be the most important antibodies that deliver that final knockout punch and really prevent the virus from hijacking the cell.
Period after you get that second dose before you build up the total immunity.
That's right. That's exactly right.
That's about 2 weeks.
Diane, I do want to. So you need that second dose, and after that second dose, it's probably a good 1 or 2 weeks after. We don't know the exact number, so it's probably a week or two after that second dose. So 3 to 4 weeks later after the first dose. So really a couple of months after you receive that first dose until you really have that peak immunity.
And I got this question a lot.
But I think this underscores.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it underscores the importance of continuing to wear those masks and doing the same infection prevention measures that we've been using before. And I want to make a clarion warning to the Americans that we do not repeat the same mistakes we made during Thanksgiving, which is going to lead to another surge. We have to be really careful. I just want to get that message out. I can't underscore that enough. We're at a very dangerous place right now, Diane.
We could see that, especially from Kaylee's report. You can see how the hospitals there in California are preparing for this. They are already anticipating another surge from Christmas when we're already seeing record high numbers. When it comes to the vaccine, though, I got this question a lot on Twitter. People are wondering, could the vaccine help people who are already sick?
Really important, and the answer is no. Vaccines are preventative. They are not therapeutic. So we cannot use a vaccine to treat someone in the midst of COVID-19. But remember, the CDC is recommending that people who have recovered from COVID-19 should still be immunized.
All right. Dr. Ellerin, it's always great to talk to you and always great to have you on. Thank you for answering
our
questions. You too.
Thanks, Dan.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.